There is this gentleman, he was paying tuition for the girl at university with hopes that when the girl finishes university, he's going to marry this girl. Basically, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. What happened is, after graduation, this girl was seeing another guy, a coursemate perhaps. This girl married this coursemate. And then the guy was so heartbroken. And many people were blaming the girl for eating the guy's money without committing to the relationship. Welcome to our channel. We are the Disappountments. We are a Christian married couple for over 5 years, and we love sharing our marriage story and also guiding the young couples out there on how to date in a Christian way. We want to know today, how far is too far when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend doing things for each other? What should be the limit that a girl should go, or what should be the limit should a guy go when they are dating together? Because we have seen very many people, boyfriend and girlfriends, going as far as behaving as if they are married, doing things only preserved for married people. So in this video today, we want to talk about how far should the relationship go at the dating process, because you're gonna waste your time, you're gonna waste your resources, only to end up disappointed, heartbroken, and losing the person you thought was the right person.
When you say Christian boyfriend and girlfriend,
yes.
There I kind of get it, because on the other side of like non-Christians, it's a different story. You can find that someone has been staying with a person for years and they have even kids but not yet married. But since we are speaking about the Christian way exclusively, I would assume that by the time someone starts staying with someone, they are married. So before that, your boyfriend and girlfriend.
It doesn't matter how many times you've been together.
Yeah. So before that, in a Christian way, before you get married, before the ring is on your finger, you are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Wow.
So when you're boyfriend or girlfriend, I will not expect you to do certain things. I will not expect you to do things like as if you're married. You're making all the decisions, with like, you can't make independent decisions, and yet you're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Everything you have to first, I've seen couples whereby the lady can't do a decision before the guy before consulting the boyfriend. Even personal decisions, like you're consulting the boyfriend is consulting you. It's not a bad thing, but there are extremes whereby even the tiniest personal things or things about your future, you're consulting this person whom you're not sure they are going to be in your future. You're just still boyfriend and girlfriend. Do not act like as if you're married, because tomorrow things can change, and you have no right to blame this person, because for you put them in the picture of a person they are not. You put them in the picture of a wife, yet they are not yet your wife. You put them in
there is no legal binding obligations whatsoever.
So if you've been paying school fees for this girl, and then later on she realizes you're not the right person for her, do not blame her. The blame is on you, who assumed this lady is your wife, and you started assuming husband duties before you became the husband. I do not expect a boyfriend to start taking care of the family of the girlfriend.
It's not your obligation.
It's not your obligation. Not your obligation yet. If you're doing it out of goodwill, as a friend. If anything happens, the girl is not to blame.
She has nothing on you.
She has nothing on you. You don't have any legal tie together that she's held accountable because you chose to do things that you were not supposed to do. So if in case anything happens, I believe there is no party that should be blamed. If you're just a girlfriend and you decide to do wife duties for this guy, you go, you stay there, you sleep with the guy, you cook for him, you wash for him, like you do wife duties. And then the guy wakes up one morning and then it's like, you're not the one, or I've gotten someone else.
You know what people say?
Please don't blame the guy. Yeah.
You know what people say these days is that if she comes to your place and doesn't do those things, then this girl is not a wife material. So what do you say about that? Because some things actually, how they determine a wife material is by how the girl behaves when visits them, when they visit them. And then you're saying the girls are not obliged to do that at the dating process. So how would you interpret that?
No, if someone comes, like, it's just a visit, because if you're dating in a Christian way, and then there is, I believe all the dates that you do most of the time, you're supposed to be in an open place. But if you reach in the public, but if you reach that extent of, like, now you're coming to the guy's place, and if you find dirty dishes, yes, you can do them. But now I'm talking about people who come to the guy's place to visit, and then they're visiting for weeks. It's a visit, but you're there day 1, day 2, day 3. You're cooking. Or a long period of time, and you're really doing everything a wife can do. They're even giving you kameza and the kameza money.
And then later the guy checks you and you're like, he's not, the guy is not obliged to marry you. You are just girlfriend and boyfriend. If you're a Christian person. But for the people in the world, for them, they find it okay. But remember, as Christians, we are no longer of the world. We are called not to conform to the standards of the world, because we are the light. Yeah. We shine our light bright, and they see our good works and glorify our Father in heaven. So as a Christian boyfriend and girlfriend, I believe it would be actually very wrong to start behaving like your girlfriend and boyfriend and all that. It is very, very wrong. I know the temptation is very high, but honestly, it is wrong. You remember when we were still dating, when we were still dating, fine, there are days she could actually come and visit me, but those were a few of those days. And when she could come to visit, she would always go back home, something like that. And then it could be maybe we have something to do together, something important. Like, I remember there is a time maybe we had to go to the hospital for blood tests, that's when you had to come. Then I remember there is a time we had to go and visit my mom, Then there is a time we had to go and introduce you to my friends. There are those moments. But if you're a Christian boyfriend and girlfriend and you're staying together as if you're married, it is very wrong. And actually, you're blocking your blessings the Lord has for you for the future marriage you're going to have. These are the things you're not obliged to do. You're not obliged to start adding finances. You're not. By the time you are boyfriend and girlfriend, it's her money, your money. No one is obliged to the other. And even you, the guy, you're not obliged to spend on that girl. Unless you do it out of courtesy, it's okay. But you're not obliged. I know girls will judge and be like, oyotavako kasente, that guy is stingy. But you're not obliged, because that is not your wife. I know men are going to get it twisted, but you're not obliged. You're only obliged on your wife, because if you don't spend on your wife, who's going to spend on her on your behalf? You see that? Then also, you're not obliged to do the house chores if you're not married yet. Yeah, how would you say about that? The key point is you're not obliged. That's the key point. You're not obliged. That you can go ahead and do it out of courtesy. Goodwill, yes, but you're not obliged to do it. Also, the guy should not have the expectation that you're supposed to come visit him, and then you find he has left all the dishes dirty on purpose. If you come to visit and then by coincidence, then you have a meal together, and then the dishes that are dirty, then you can wash them. But there is someone purposefully leaving things dirty, that for you you're coming to come and do what? I do not have to wash all the dishes and wash all your clothes and do all that to prove that I'm a wife material. If I'm a wife material to you, you will see it even when I've not come, and feel it in the heart.
Yeah, you will know that this is the person. You will find that's why you find a guy leaving this woman who has been doing all those things, washing the dishes, doing all those things, and then he goes with someone else who whom you find that they don't even know how to cook.
Even he has not spent time with this guy to see them doing things you've been doing.
You find that there is one who has been dating this guy for 2 years, but this guy has never proposed. He meets a girl for 2 months and he proposes. So I believe someone being a wife material or a husband material doesn't take you breaking your back.
It's not about works.
It's not about the very many things you've done for this person. I believe it's the heart and how they feel about you. The Holy Spirit
speaks to you and is like, you get that conviction about this person, you know. It's not about you're gonna do all things, and if you're not the right person, my dear, you will end up saying he used me or she used me.
Yeah.
But yet in actual sense, you were not the perfect match.
You were not the perfect match.
You were not the perfect Adam. You were not the perfect Eve to this person.
And when you're not the perfect person, no matter what you do. This person will not see you as their Eve.
You can never.
Never. So for me, the works really, when someone knows that you're the one, that will just, you know, it will not be the main point as to why they are marrying you.
So basically that's it. Now you know that when you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you're not obliged to do wifely or husbandly duties. I think in the next video we shall talk about how can a Christian girl discern that this is the right guy, or how can a Christian boy discern that this is the right wife for me, God has for me. That's what we shall talk about in the next video. But in this video, we're basically sharing how far is too far should a boyfriend and a girlfriend go as far as relating is concerned. What's the limit to the things they should do for each other? Because men have gone too far only to be disappointed, and yet they were not obliged to go too far. They didn't need to go too far because no one charges them for what they do at that stage of boyfriend and girlfriend. We remain the Disappountments. Thank you for watching our video. Please give it a like, leave a comment so you let us know whether we need to change things here and there. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, you know, so it can help our channel to grow, so we can make more Christian related content to help the young women and men out there make right godly decisions. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye. See you in our next video.
See you. Bye bye. We love you.